KREX5 Storm Team. This is your forecast first.
Good morning, Western Slope. Thanks so much for joining us. It is, well, not Monday. It's Friday. Congratulations. You've made it through another week. We are starting to see just a little bit of some light now starting to come up over the high country, and we're looking at, well, a little bit of some clouds coming back later on today. Right now, they're not doing very much, just coming in from the northwest. We'll see a little bit of some clouds to start the morning off, but then we're actually going to see them go away for a little bit. But while they're still here, our temperatures this morning are a little bit warmer than what we saw yesterday. We're into the 60s and 50s. 60 into Grand Junction, 55 degrees into Montrose, and our higher elevations, well, you are into the 40s right now, and you're going to actually go back to exactly where we saw yesterday for our temperatures. We'll be into the 80s and 70s. But we still are seeing a little bit of a shift in weather patterns, which means we do see another chance of some storms for today. All the details on all that coming up.
Now, first on the Western Slope, you're watching KREX5 News this morning.
Good morning, and thanks for starting your Friday with all of us here at KREX5 News this morning. I'm Jennifer Lee. Here's what you need to know to start your day. One person is in custody this morning following a deadly stabbing last night in Clifton. According to the Mesa County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to the residents in the 2400 block of F and 3/4 Road at about 9:05 last night. A 39-year-old male was transported from the home to the hospital but died there from his injuries a short time later. Law enforcement officials say one person is in custody and there are no outstanding suspects at this time. All documents related to the case have been sealed, and the identification of the victim will be released by the coroner after next of kin has been notified. Governor Jared Polis is asking the state health department to help reduce vaping in a vulnerable demographic. This comes as cases of vaping-related illnesses, have more than doubled in the past week alone. KREX5 News reporter Adrian Thomas has more on how Mesa County is handling teen vaping.
In Mesa County, about 31% of high school students vape, compared to only about 6% of adults. It's numbers like these that have public health and government officials considering actions like vaping bans or tighter regulation.
From a public health perspective, it would be good to maybe halt some of the sale, step back and evaluate what it is, and maybe some of the products just need to be more tightly regulated.
Right now, Mesa County Public Health is learning all it can about this issue and focusing on prevention and education.
I do feel like there are some opportunities with the retailers as far as educating them. So I think there are some things that we could do, but we certainly want to be careful. We don't want to. We want to work with communities.
The health issues caused by vaping have taken the country by storm, and Mesa County Public Health is doing what it can to prevent the onset of teen vaping and working with local retailers, organizations, and officials to combat the current teen vaping crisis. One major step the county is taking is providing a training with District 51 school nurses on teens and vaping this October.
The end goal of this training is just ongoing awareness and ongoing education and ongoing prevention with students. Obviously, a lot's come out about vaping in the last few weeks about just how harmful it actually is. That wasn't necessarily proven before.
For Mesa County Public Health, it's an ongoing effort to try and get teenagers to understand the consequences.
Amongst our teens, 88% perceive cigarette smoking as a high-risk behavior. And only 45% of those teens perceive vaping as a high-risk behavior.
First on the Western Slope, Adrian Thomas, KREX5 News.
And officials with the CDC say 805 cases, both confirmed and probable, have been reported, which is a 52% jump in just 1 week. Mississippi is the latest state to report a vaping-related death, while illnesses have cropped up in almost every state. Most patients have said they used products containing THC, so the investigation has become increasingly focused on products containing that chemical, which gives marijuana its high. But some patients said they only used nicotine, so health officials are advising people to avoid any vaping products until the cause is better understood. Xcel Energy is proposing a $158 million rate increase in Colorado. The change would average out to cost residents about $4.46 more per month. However, the Public Utilities Commission of Colorado is holding public hearings across the state to hear from community members and organizations before deciding whether to approve the proposed rate increase. According to a spokesperson for XL, the additional revenue would contribute to the utility company's investment in technology to better handle Colorado's rapidly growing population, as well as aid in wildfire prevention and mitigation.
My biggest concern was something called tiered rates, which affect people from June till September. That's a rate that literally doubles your electric rate every year. That's been in place for almost 10 years now.
The Public Utilities Commission will make a ruling on XL's proposed rate increase by early next year. The Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's will take place in Grand Junction this Saturday. It's held annually in more than 600 communities nationwide and is the world's largest event to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's care, support, and research. KREX5's Rob Hagan brings us a preview.
According to a Facts and Figures report, the next 6 years will see another 19,000 victims diagnosed with the unpreventable, untreatable disease known as Alzheimer's, and that's just in Colorado.
It's going to explode. You are going to see more of it just by the force of nature and the sheer number of retirees in the community.
And this debilitating disease affects even the most basic tasks for millions of Americans.
Eating becomes very difficult for them. They get very confused. They get overwhelmed by having multiple options on the plate.
That's why the Alzheimer's Association is asking for your help to take part in a walk and take part in spreading a powerful message to the community.
We really want to bring awareness. We want people that have personal experience with Alzheimer's or any other type of dementia to know that they're not alone.
The Walk to End Alzheimer's will be located here at Long Family Memorial Park with the goal in raising both funds and awareness for the Alzheimer's Association. And one of the things to be aware of is that victims of Alzheimer's aren't just the direct victims. They're also the caregivers, too.
You see a lot of research on caregiver burden and caregiver burnout, where they are unable to work. They suffer physical and emotional consequences of being in the caregiver role.
Mainly the burnout rate is for the family caregiver who needs respite care. They need a break.
The Walk to End Alzheimer's starts this Saturday at 9 a.m. at Long Family Memorial Park. I'll be covering the event, so come by, have fun, help spread awareness, and get ready to walk for a great cause. First on the Western Slope, I'm Rob Hagan with KREX 5 News.
We're starting to see a little bit of some light coming into the region right now, and we're starting to see, well, a little bit of some clouds. Still, that means we still have a chance of some storms coming. I'll have the details on how that's going to affect your day as well as your weekend coming up.